Life as a teenager is meant to be a time of discovery, growth, and endless possibilities. But imagine having your entire future torn away from you in an instant and being sentenced to spend the rest of your days confined within the cold walls of a prison cell. Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel, Just Scary. Today we delve into the harrowing realm of 10 teenagers whose lives took an unimaginable turn. Number 10. On February 15, 2014, Dustin Frolka, an MSU student, was discovered unresponsive on the side of Interstate 69 in Michigan. Following the incident, Samantha Grigg and two other individuals were approached and faced charges of murder and drug-related offenses. Grigg, aged 18 at the time and from Saline, expressed remorse during her sentencing, where she pled guilty to manslaughter and unarmed robbery charges.
He was a father, an uncle, a brother, a son, a musician.
Tearfully, she admitted her involvement in the crime but claimed no intention to harm Frolka, as she was aware she was driving the others to commit a robbery. He was a fellow musician, Grigg said, her voice catching emotion. It really breaks my heart. I wish I could take it back every day. Number 9. Prepare to be enthralled by the extraordinary tale of Nicholas Lindsay, a name forever marked by infamy.
That this type of violent behavior will stop.
The young felon was initially spared a life sentence due to his age, but was thrust into an unforgiving abyss when resentenced. His heinous crime, the bone-chilling murder of David Crawford, a courageous St. Petersburg police officer. As we peel back the layers of this gripping narrative, join us on an unforgettable journey into the haunting depths of a young mind consumed by violence. As the judge uttered the verdict, Nicholas's face remained devoid of remorse. Number 8. Prepare for a bone-chilling journey into the case of Dylan Shoemaker, a 17-year-old whose actions shattered innocence, accused of brutally beating his teenage girlfriend's 23-month-old son. The courtroom drama unfolded.
I would give my life for Austin. I loved him a lot.
His attorney painting Dylan as a victim of uncontrollable anger. But who possesses the audacity to extinguish the life of an innocent baby? Jurors in Buffalo rendered a resounding guilty verdict for second-degree murder. In a city known for its severe punishments, the judge sealed Dylan's fate with a chilling sentence, 25 years to life in prison. Number 7. The following disturbing incident involves Philip Chisholm. The 9th grader did something unfathomable on October 22, 2013. This adolescent murderer was well aware of what he was doing and displayed zero remorse.
Philip Chisholm of murder in the first degree. Is he guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Thank you. You may be seated, sir.
Philip Chisholm had been requested to stay after school that day by Colleen Ritzer so that she could help him with his homework. Chris pursued Ritzer to the toilet where he physically and verbally abused and murdered her. He then dragged the victim's body behind the school after throwing it in the trash can. He was accused of murder, serious rape, and armed robbery. He received a life sentence in February 2016, calling for a minimum of 40 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after 25 years. These are tragic events. And before we move any further into the video, subscribe to Just Scary for more content just like this. Number 6. Jennifer Ann Mee, famously known as the Hiccup Girl due to her persistent hiccups, made headlines across America.
What do you mean you killed him? He was like, he's dead. And from there, it just seemed like everything unraveled.
However, her story took a chilling turn when she found herself entangled in a sinister web of crime. In 2010, Mia arranged a meeting with a man she met online, luring him to an empty house. What started as a simple robbery took a horrifying twist as her accomplices not only robbed the man of a measly sum, but also took his life, ending it in a cold-blooded act of violence. Mee's involvement in the crime led to her conviction for first-degree murder, and in 2013 she was condemned to spend the rest of her life behind bars, forever silenced by her infamous hiccups. Number 5. In a chilling tale that gripped Osceola County, 15-year-old Conrad Schaefer, the youngest shooter in the area's history, was handed consecutive life sentences after terrorizing the community with a spree of random shootings.
What possible penalties you're facing in these cases? No, Your Honor.
Can you fathom the sight of a teenager prowling the streets, armed with a semi-automatic rifle, unleashing about 22 rounds that pierced houses and vehicles? Schaefer cunningly convinced his father to buy a .45 caliber high-point carbine and ammunition, sneaking them away while his father slept. The judge grimly remarked that if Schaefer were only 3 years older, a death sentence would have loomed. Number 4. This next teen, Jodi Arias, stood trial for murdering her ex-boyfriend, who had eerily predicted his own death.
She didn't knock on the front door. She didn't go out through the back and peep through the...
She fulfilled his chilling prophecy, leaving everyone shocked. Quote, "But I had to fight for my life, just like I did on June 4th, 2008, because I realized how selfish it would be for me to escape accountability for this mess that I've created. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, several nieces and nephews, a mom, a dad, 8 aunts, 9 uncles, and over 20 cousins that I've grown up with, as well as countless friends, all of whom would suffer greatly if I took my own life or if I allocated it and begged for the death penalty." Number 3. T.J. Lane. The individual at the center of this case faced a judge for sentencing after a tragic school shooting in Ohio in 2012.
From where you sit, what? You can make it seated where you are, if you would.
At the young age of 17, TJ committed a heinous act, taking the lives of 3 students and injuring 3 others. Years later, he orchestrated an audacious escape from prison alongside 2 fellow inmates just days before his birthday. Using a makeshift ladder, he managed to break free from the confines of the Allen Correctional Institution in Ohio. Indifferent to his fate, I hold no personal investment in TJ Lane's situation. The escape triggered a nationwide manhunt, with law enforcement advising residents to bolster their security measures. Eventually, both fugitives were captured, and TJ was confined to a small cell for 23 hours each day, before being transferred to a maximum security penitentiary. Number 2. Caught on camera is Fernando Salgado, an 18-year-old Californian thrust into a bone-chilling and unsettling ordeal. Wrongly convicted of 2 felonies, sexual assault with a foreign object and assault with a weapon, while just a teenager, his life took a dark turn. Despite fervently proclaiming his innocence, he received a staggering 7-year prison sentence, leaving him gripped with anxiety and dread at the thought of returning to confinement. Number 1. In a shocking and gruesome case, 18-year-old Matthew Borges stood accused of the beheading of Lee Villoria Paulino. The judge reached a chilling decision in this prosecution, exposing the dark reality of a heinous murder. Both of them were students at Lawrence High School when the tragedy occurred.
Matthew Borges on indictment number 2017-115.
Borges confessed to smoking marijuana with Paulino in November 2016, which was the last time the victim was seen alive. 2 weeks later, a dog walker by the Merrimack River made a horrifying discovery: a limbless body. That's it for today. Did you enjoy this video? Then give us a like. If you have any suggestions for an upcoming video, comment in the section below. Press the like button and subscribe to Just Scary. Also, press the bell notification icon to never miss another video from us. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.